What's up, everybody? It's Monkey Farm. Got a invader trying to break his way into our little nether base here. But we've got a somewhat... Whoa. How did I miss that? I've gotten 3 ghast tears around here already. Some on the other side, and then one, there was a ghast that spawned back there. He was just like stuck in the netherrack. So we're here at the automatic furnace. We built this last time, and the fuel actually just ran out. And I've been using lava buckets. If you remember, in my 1.5.1 or my 1.5 tips and tricks video, I showed this, and that was in 1.5. And originally, they had this where the buckets, if you put a lava bucket in the fuel side for the furnace, the empty bucket would just stay there. So you would have to be able to take out the bucket to let any new fuel in. But 1.5.1 fixed that. So now what I want to do, since we have a huge, gigantic lava lake, I mean, this thing is like seriously monstrous. It just goes all the way over there. I want to make an automated fueling station kind of thing. So we'll make it so we can go down there, throw a bunch of lava buckets into a chest, and then just have an item elevator automatically bring them up and put them in the furnace. And then after that, we want to take the empty lava buckets, and instead of throwing them back into this item pickup chest, we want to sort them out, send the buckets way back down to the fueling station so that whenever we go down there, we'll always have buckets ready for us. We can just fill them up again and throw them into the chest down there, and they'll end up, you know, back in the furnace over here. So this will be very awesome. We can fuel, I mean, this can be used, I can bring everything down here, like, you know, not just nether brick. I can bring all my ores down here, all that kind of stuff. So what we want to do is have the item elevator come right back here and dump the lava buckets back into probably this hopper, so it will pump into the furnace, right? And I've already I started recording this thing without my microphone thing down on my headset, so I've kind of already built a lot of this stuff, and I tore it down because obviously I didn't. Yeah, I jumped. I don't want this whole place destroyed by a ghast. Oh, crap. Okay, the cobblestone is safe, but all that stuff, see... oh yeah, wait, I haven't built it yet. I already broke it down. Anyway, so no big deal. Let's see. So I'm going to have to... This is where I want to build the item elevator, so I'm going to have to do this again. Alright, we've gotten that taken care of. So we're going to have a chest, a hopper. Let's see. I want to do this at 12:18, so this is the right spot for it. I don't think we need one there. I've got all these droppers. And I need to shift space click, or space shift click. Take care of that. Just pile these puppies all the way up. Now, of course, I'm going to have to vertical wire next to them as well, which will be no problem. We'll put this dropper pointed into this hopper. Okay, and do a little ender pearl action. Okay, And we'll need to vertical wire. Okay, let's see. Do I want that there? Where do I want the first one? I think that will do. Okay. And I'll add torches to these back on the way down. We're just going to pillar up right here. Okay, every other block. So this is simple vertical wiring, and if you saw my last video, we sort of did something like this, where we have to build a little clock that will keep pulsing until all of these, until all the items are pushed up through all the the droppers. And are we good here? Yep. So there and there. All right, now let's get redstone torches on all these. Go back down there. Hope we don't get another ghast also. Now I've got a little protection on this side already, but we're going to have to do a little more, as you can see, because the ghast were still making their way into the area, able to see us and fire cannonballs at us. Of course, those aren't cannonballs. They are ghast balls. Gigantic freaking whatever balls. Then we want to have a hopper going into that dropper, and then we're going to put our chest on top of this. So, all right, so we'll put our lava buckets in this chest. They'll drop down here, hopper, dropper. We'll need to detect that they're there, so we'll take a comparator. Let's get all our other redstone junk here. Have some more torches. I'll probably need those. Okay, so we're going to put a repeater here to make the signal a full, a full signal. All right, I'm actually re-recording this part again because I didn't like how I explained it to you, and I don't want to confuse anybody in explaining how this works or why it works. So anyway, I'm going to try to do it again, just so this is silly, I know, but anyway, I don't want to have a cruddy video. So we've got the comparator coming out of this dropper. So whenever we have inventory, this will light up. Now this repeater is going to give this a full signal strength, because the comparator is only going to, give it like one block of signal, or maybe several. Anyway, so we're going to make a little comparator timer or a delay kind of thing. And by the way, in my 1.5 tips and tricks video, I had showed this. This is a design that ultimateredstone actually made, and it's really cool the way it works. So this is where I messed up explaining it the first time, so hopefully I'll explain it correctly. So we're going to make a clock here, right? So why don't we just do that? I'm going to shut it off because it's going to start clicking. But basically, we're going to have a clock here, right? And by the way, we're going to put this repeater on the second tick. So we're going to have a clock running, And the only way we're going to stop that from running is to have power over here. So we're going to have the clock, and it'll shut off when this redstone torch is there, right? So we want all of these hoppers, we want the item elevator to run as long as this thing is getting a signal, which means this torch shuts off, which means the clock runs. Got it? So, yeah, I think I explained that better than I did the first time around. So, basically, the comparators going in a circle is kind of the odd thing, right? What happens is the comparators, they're going to run out of steam without creating an endless loop, I guess. In other words, if I put a bunch of repeaters here, what would happen is this thing would get lit up forever because the signal would keep going. Well, comparators, since they only put out a certain signal strength, what's going to happen is this won't be an endless loop because it'll eventually run out of power, basically, and it'll shut off. So let's say we throw, I don't have my lava buckets down here because this is, I've already sent them up in the previous part of the video that I already recorded. But why don't we go ahead and just, I don't know, I'll throw this thing in here. So you'll see this thing goes like that. And, oh, by the way, so we need this on full delay and that on 1 extra tick. So I don't know if that's going to be working. Yeah. So what you'll see, there's no more power coming through here, and eventually the power ran out here without creating an endless loop like what would happen if we had just normal repeaters here. So that's how it works. Yeah, that was a better explanation. Okie dokie. We are up at the top here. Let's save a little bit of netherrack just in case we need it. Let's get these buckets out of here. So for now, what I'm going to do is just put some buckets into there and we'll let them... by the way, this is my sweet cobblestone protection job that I've done. Anyway, so I've blocked off the area right now. I'm gonna try to start using buckets from out here. Just so I don't use up the area completely. Okay, so this should run everything up to the top. And oh, there's that netherrack. Why is this not going? What is going on here? Okay, so for those of you who stopped the video and said, hey, I'm going to go build one of these right now, one little tip. Hopefully you came back, or hopefully you're still watching the video. So I forgot to delay the repeaters here, and that's really the problem. So you put a tick on that, or an extra tick on that, and then full delay on this repeater, and I think that should work. So let's send these two things up. Yep, that looks like it's working. So let's keep an eye on this. Now slowly, eventually, this will run out of power. There you go. So let's go back up to the top real quick and check and make sure that all the lava bucket... Holy, what the... Why are there so many pigmen right here? They must love redstone or something. That's odd. But yeah, let's go check this thing out. We should have... How many buckets did I send up? 3 or 4? Uh-oh. Well, I don't see this thing powered, which is odd. Okay, well here are 4 buckets. Oh, well, we didn't power the top one. That's a good reason why. I think that should have done it. Let's just create a lever real quick and see... Okay, yeah, so that that would have done it if I had this powered, because this redstone torch will actually power this block, and I shouldn't need redstone. Actually, let's go back down there and send these 2 lava buckets up again. Anyway, we'll send these buckets back up again, and hopefully everything will be working fine. Okay, I think what else I'm going to do is build an minecart elevator right here, or somewhere around here, where we can just get right back up into the base and drop back down here into the lava station. Let's see there, we're good. Got all the buckets we need. Okay, so let's throw 3 more buckets up, and so we know the buckets are going to make it up to the top. We know that part's working correctly. Now, we just need to find out if I need to put any power on top of that cobblestone at the very top dropper. We should be okay. So, yep, we have 3 buckets of lava in here now, so we're good. So I guess the most, unless I wanted to send this into a chest or to do it up to that chest, which I guess I could do, the most buckets we're gonna want is 2 more. Otherwise, we'll get we'll get buckets stuck in this dropper waiting, because it'll be full, or it may even, I hope it doesn't drop out if it's full. I think it should just stay in there. But then it won't get pushed into this hopper until the next time we load some lava buckets. So I may end up extending this up to the back of that chest. I probably should have put the redstone, the vertical wiring behind it rather than to the side, if that's the case. We should be okay, actually. Let's check this out. Yeah, actually we're fine. So instead of dropping it into there, I can make 2 more droppers and drop it right into the chest here. That way we'll have endless supply, you know, space to put lava buckets, and we won't have to worry about them being overflowing or anything like that. So we're good there, and yeah, this thing, I mean, it's so easy to get netherrack. We're just cranking right here. Why don't we make some nether bricks out of this stuff? Alright, now the hard part is going to be sorting out the empty buckets, which I'll probably do some other time because it's actually kind of late here tonight. I'm getting tired. I've been at work and all of that nonsense. Gotta pay the bills though, you know what I mean? And let's see how much time we have. Okay, so there we've got 2.5 stacks more of nether brick, so we're good there. Yeah, this thing's awesome. I mean, we can put our iron ore in here, we can put everything, and you know what? We'll probably do a brewing station down here too. You know what I may do is, since in the nether, really the main potion I'm gonna want in the nether is a fire resistance potion. And then, so I'll probably make a miniature brewing station down here, and then up in the base, what we'll do is make a different type of brewing station where we can brew whatever we want. And I have some ideas. Like I said, I've been doing some testing on that as well. So maybe we'll get started on that next time, where we'll have some automated brewing here. And for all different types of potions, then we'll just do the fire resistance potion down in the nether. so we can avoid the gas and the lava and the every other thing that shoots fireballs and junk at us. So anyway, yeah, so things are coming along. I hope you guys are enjoying it, and we'll see you later.